Hi, this is a review of the Festool CT Midi. This is the second to smallest of the CT vacuums that Festool makes. It's a very compact unit, very mobile. It has an integrated handle on top for carrying to the job site. It's about 13.5 inches wide, 18.5 inches tall, weighs about 21 pounds, and fits very nicely with sustainers on top, which you can lock and latch and roll around an entire stack while still maintaining mobility and keeping your weight down to a minimum. The CT has integrated casters for moving around. The ones in the back are a little bit larger for going over bumps. The one in the the casters in the front allow pivoting. And there's this locking foot in the front, which you can actually push down with your foot, keeps the casters from moving, and then you just kick it and it pops back out and allows you to move it around very easily. On the outside, what we have is the top, which is called a hose garage. It allows you to coil up and store the power cord. You can also coil up and store the hose up here. As you can see, I have an extra sleeving on here, so it doesn't quite fit as easily as I want to show on here, but it does fit in there in its stock form. We also have the upfront controls. We have the power switch. In the middle position, we have it in the off. There's also the left position, which is manual. Turning the vacuum on and off on an as-needed basis. And then on the right-hand side, we have the auto setting, which allows you to use the tool port. What we have here is the tool activation outlet, which allows you to plug in a tool, automatically turning the vacuum on and off as you use it. I'm going to demonstrate that on camera, just to show you how that works and how nice and convenient it is. I'm going to use a light to demonstrate this. So I just have a simple, easy light. Turn it on. Turning the light on activates the vacuum. When you turn the light off or you power down your tool, the vacuum remains running for a few seconds to clear any extra dust that's in the hose and make sure your tool stays nice and clean and the vacuum gets everything. The filtration system in the CT Midi is pretty nice and effective. It has a built-in HEPA filter, which is accessed by pulling these tabs out on the side. You simply grab the handle and lift it up. And over here on the side you can see the filter on the bottom. There's a green lever which rotates to pull out the HEPA filter for replacement. It lasts a very, very long time if you keep your vacuum in good working condition and keep the filter bags changed. And then here we have the filter bag inside. Each of the Festool CT vacs have their own size bag. It says on here the right size. This is the CT Midi size. To take a bag out, you simply pull on these tabs here where my fingers are. That'll allow you to remove the bag, and it just comes right out. Festool Engineering has cleverly put this little flip tab here so that if you're removing the bag and it's full of dust, you don't accidentally spray yourself with any. So you just flip that closed. Allows you to move the bag around and not get a face full of sawdust. To install a bag, you just do the reverse, put it in there, put it in the tabs, and you're all done. Back here on the motor unit, there's this little snorkel, which is the suction unit that fits inside of that hole in the bag. You just put it in there, line it up, and snap the tabs closed. It's that easy. The hose that comes with the CT Midi is a standard 27mm, 3.5 meter long hose. The business end of this hose, on some of the Festools, goes on the outside. So you take the hose and put it on the outside and just sort of jiggle it into position. The hose end is a nice firm rubber, so it gives enough for you to be able to flex it onto some of the tools, but it's also very strong and stays put. On other tools, like the TS saws, the vacuum hose actually goes inside. This is nice because it allows you quite a bit more airflow going in and out of the vacuum. So that's how it connects to the tools. That's pretty universal across the entire Festool system. The jigsaw, the domino, many of the sanders, if not all the sanders, have a toll port where it connects on the outside. The TS55, TS75, and the routers allow you to put the hose inside to collect quite a bit more material. I'm going to do a quick demo of cleaning up a mess. Here I just have a pile of sawdust I randomly took out of my sawdust collection bin. I'm going to turn the vacuum on with high suction, turn it on a manual, and collect all this up. You'll see how well it works. And you'll see on camera I got something stuck there. That's actually a maple leaf seed that came into my garage here. I'm not normally going to get those when you're using your woodworking tools, but you can take it in there pretty easily. Hope that was an informative review, and like I said, the CT Midi is a very, very nice compact size. It fits easily in the car, in your trunk, in the back of your truck. or SUV, and does the job nicely with all of the Festool tools. Integrates nicely with the system. Thanks.